Di from BeingMommywithStyle, and happy first day of spring. It is starting to feel more like spring around here. So yesterday warmed up and we were able to play outside a little bit, which was nice. And I have just been working in my office here this morning. We've already had breakfast. The kids have done some reading and math time already, and they're upstairs doing creativity time, which has turned into playing in the playroom, but it's totally fine. And I'm taking a break, so I thought I'd start the vlog for the day. So we're getting settled in. We are, the schedule really helps as far as having them move from activity to activity, and you still have to be really flexible, but the schedule definitely really helps. I'm going to be doing a haul coming up soon showing some of the different activity things that I got from Amazon, but some of those have already started showing up, so I'll give you a sneak peek of that today. I actually ordered Isabella a keyboard, like a full-size keyboard, so I can teach her how to play piano. She was already asking for it for her birthday, but we just went ahead and got it early, so that way I could start teaching her how to play piano and be something new for her to learn. And the kids are also asking for a kid-size guitar and violin. In third grade here, they learn how to play the violin. I have no idea how to teach that. So if you have any great online tutorials for violin, please drop those down below, because that's how we're gonna have to do that. But yeah, so we're just doing what we can. I filmed the video yesterday about my work and kind of what my expectations are going forwards. I'm just trying to get as much done right now as I can and get as much set up for the future. So I had events that I was supposed to be doing and going to in April. I'm just trying to move all those to August right now, and just kind of get to a point where I can stay in touch with everyone, even if it's from like a volunteer point of view, and just get things kind of set where it can be on hold for a little while. So that's what I'm kind of working on, and basically prepping to not be working for a while, just realistically, and then if I do end up being able to work, through, then that'll be a happy surprise. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on here. I need to clean the house today. I mean, theoretically, this is a lot of great time to clean the house. So yesterday we cleaned up all the floors upstairs, so I can do some vacuuming today and work on that. But let me give you a sneak peek of some of the items that came from Amazon, and I'm still waiting for some more items as well. Oops, as everything falls out. This is the keyboard set. It came with a seat, a stand, and then it is a Yamaha full-size keyboard, so she can actually learn key placement and all of that. So I'm actually looking forward to that. I took piano lessons. I was never the greatest, but I took piano lessons when I was younger, so I feel pretty confident in being able to teach her keyboard. And then along with that, I ordered some activity things, which are not all here yet, but the two keyboard books actually already showed up. There's Keyboard, a complete guide for beginners, and this seems like it'll be a really great basic book. And then I also got this Disney Simple Arrangements, and so I think this is like a good progression that she can go into. I actually have all of my old piano books here as well that she can use, so that's good, and I actually remember a lot of those. And then a sneak peek of one of the things I ordered from Amazon. This is an Easter crafts kit, so the kids can make different crafts here, and we're going to be working on that. So I've got a bunch of activity stuff on the way to us. It's just not here yet. So I'll film a haul whenever that all gets here. And then there are some key stickers, which I don't know that I'll put all of them on there, but me just to mark some keystone things like middle C and the main ones. So we'll see. Anyhow, that's a little sneak peek of the activity stuff. I did a lot of research. Oh wow, this is kind of heavy. I did a lot of research. I was looking at a little bit lower priced one, but then I ended up just going with this Yamaha. It's the YPT 260 because it had really good reviews, and there were some reviews on there from people that said that they use this in their home for music lessons. So, and it was durable, whereas some of the other ones had, reviews that said that they were having breaking issues and stuff like that. So hopefully this should be durable and last. What you guys working on?
Okay. People keep going back to the past, and the Rangers are sending them back to the time capsule, which is sending them back to the present. But people think it's a roller coaster, so we have to get them safe from the T-Rex. These four are survivors.
Got it. Creativity time. So it is almost snack time. Penguin's already got his snack. He got a little snack biscuit, didn't you, buddy? started getting a little bit of Easter stuff out here and there too. I have the bunnies in the front that I showed, and this little happy Easter sign matches the bunnies that are on the welcome sign in the front. And then I've got a couple in our work area. These little bunnies that I have over by the pour, and then I've got my stand over here with the carrots, and just a couple Easter things put on there as well. So that is just a little bit of Easter decor, and this is where we're doing a lot of our, you know, like homeschooling type of things. So we're kind of making this like a, you know, central area. And then I have a little basket here that when I start ordering some more outside activities, we may get a storage thing for out there too. But right now we're just carrying this in and out so they can go play on the deck. And it's about snack time, so we'll get them a snack and they can go play outside. Right, Penguin? I'm gonna take a break from working for a bit and grab the vacuum and vacuum upstairs and probably a little bit downstairs. And I'm gonna use the Dyson. We have like a, you know, vacuum collection going on here. But this spin wave, this Bissell, it really works well on these tile floors. I just did the kitchen the other day, but I need to do the tile and kind of the wood areas as well. And the other thing that we're doing right now to kind of clean up is I'm starting to try to get things like these dresses that the kids have outgrown, and there's some pants here. I'm starting to try to get things together for donation. We've also been offering books and different things like that that the kids have outgrown to friends that might need new books during this time. Yes, Natalie? Are you on an adventure? I like your backpack.
Do you mind if I use my camera?
You can do your camera in a little bit. Natalie's been doing vlogs while we've been home too.
My camera?
I think it's over on the counter.
Can I go get it? This is my camera.
That's Natalie's camera.
And it's got kids on it.
Yep.
Sissy.
It's one of my old ones.
Sissy and kids are allowed. My sister is allowed to use it too.
Yes.
And
I have a couple old cameras that I let them use for vlogging. I always intend to let them vlog at Disney, but we just never really get around to it. But maybe one of these next couple times. But they enjoy vlogging at home.
I'm videoing it too, Mom. Come on, how is it not?
It's stuck.
I'm videoing it too, Mom. We're videoing the same thing.
I know. Then I got another one of these mesh rolling carts. It's from Decor Brothers. This is from Amazon. It's the same thing that I have in the pantry. This is how it comes. I'm going to let Dan help me put this together hopefully tonight. And then I'm planning on putting all this, I mean, we just have learning stuff everywhere, obviously. But I'm planning on putting all of this homeschooling stuff. I thought I would do like, you know, a rack for Natalie, a rack for Isabella, and then just like extra stuff like these science kits and everything that we'll both be using. Natalie's going to do a timeline project for school, so Dan picked this up when he went out to Walmart. And then I figured Isabella can just do one because she didn't go to this school in 2nd grade, so she didn't get to do this project. So we're going to work on their timelines, and I thought we could do maybe like a science project. So he just got like the whole big, they're still being creative. He's just got a whole big pack of them so we can make a bunch of poster boards. Then I started pulling out all of our kind of more learning oriented books, so that way during reading time, like Natalie is focused on dinosaurs right now, so she's got a couple treehouse books on dinosaurs. It's like the fact tracker books or whatever. And so I've started pulling those out too. Oh, kind of a spoiler alert, but I downloaded these from education.com. They're independent study packets. I got the second, and they're really comprehensive. They were free. So I'm going to do a video coming up about all these learning materials that we either had on hand already, like these encyclopedias that are from Amazon. These are awesome. Or stuff that I have found and downloaded. So I'm going to do a video exclusively dedicated to that when I don't have all of this going on in the background.
We're videoing each other.
I know.
Why do we keep doing that?
Gwen was liking having us home, but now he's not so sure. He's like, these people make a lot of noise. Right, buds?
No, you're just videoing me. I'm not videoing.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy. I don't come up here that often in videos, but this is the playroom currently. So the girls still have their dollhouse over there. We have this stick building set, which we actually got back in February. Oh, here's the box for it. It's a straws constructor set. I got this off of Amazon. We got this back in February. I got it potentially to take to an event, and we didn't use it there, so I just let the girls use it. But the kids have loved this. They've made all kinds of different structures with this. Isabella, this is a business that she has right now that she goes in there and sells food for pets.
It all started with a house. And then I'm just like, hey, I could make windows right here and it would look just like a food truck, but I could make a restaurant. And so I did, eventually, because I'm just like, what am I waiting for?
Exactly. So she's enjoyed using those. So then over here we have Leah's hut, which is turned into a Barbie house. And then all the toy bins have moved over here to this side.
Don't forget this. You also got this.
Yeah, I got that for that science event too. It doesn't really do anything except to expand and contract.
But now
this is a roller coaster that they built in the middle of the room, so that's what all that is. And then they have two little areas. They still have their Christmas tree out over here. And what is this area over here, guys? What is this?
That's a pet store.
That's a pet store. So they have a pet store going over here.
Abandoned, but it still works.
It's abandoned, but it still works. And apparently, for whatever reason, the stable has become a shoe bin holder. I don't know about that. So anyways, and then the dress up has moved over here. And then we had a desk over here to this side, but that's the desk that we took downstairs for Dan to use. Yeah. So anyhow, this is the playroom. I don't come up here, you know, super often because it's usually pretty messy. And yes, these are our books. This is all of our like kind of shared books. The kids both have bookcases in their rooms too. But or like Isabella's reading the Keeper of the Lost Cities set. Those are obviously big, and they take up, you know, a lot of space. So anyways,
we can use the roller coaster as furniture because it's our size.
Yeah, so one of the things we're talking about on break, we've been talking about it for a while, is actually replacing this light, because they used to have a pool table up here, and this is obviously a pool light. The kids said they like it because it's like a spotlight, so we've left it for now. But what we're talking about doing is taking this light down, just because eventually they're going to get tall enough. I can fit underneath this, like just barely, but like I think Dan would probably hit his head. So it's like, you know, once they get taller, we're going to put another, I think just matching ceiling fan that matches that from a different room, pull it out of my office, and then I'll get another light for my office. So anyhow, we thought that might be a good break activity, and it's a really nice today and tomorrow. It's supposed to be warm outside, so we're just going to enjoy the weather while we can. She wants to do a room tour of her room, so I guess that's what we're doing today. We're doing room tours. This is Isabella's room. Isabella, you were supposed to make your bed.
Sorry.
Go make your bed, Isabella. Aww. Natalie's actually very, very good at making beds. My sister, thank you for helping. Try to get the sheet underneath straightened out a little bit too.
Oh, I got it.
All right, make your bed up. All right, let's go to Natalie's room. See how clean your room is.
I'm not ready. I'm eating at lunch.
Yes, it is lunchtime. That's the whole reason I came upstairs, actually. Tell them it's lunchtime.
Well, we're gonna do my room tour, and then we're gonna.
This is Natalie's room, fairly clean. She still has her Frozen 2 theme going on in here, and
I get up on my bed and put stuff up here.
yeah, she goes up on her bed and puts stuff on her shelf over her bed. You're not supposed to jump on your bed though.
You know.
And there's her doll that she got for her birthday. So the kids have books in their rooms too that they can, you know, pull books from. So what I started having Natalie do today is she went through her books and found books that we could, you know, pass along to someone else that's basically under her level. And then I've just been posting that up like on my Facebook page and saying if anyone wants this, I'll drop it at your mailbox, or they can do porch pickup. Just so kids have new books to read because it's helpful. So.
And because there's not a lot of booksellers going right now, so we just wanted to like donate books. And
what book series are you reading right now?
Magic Tree House.
Magic Tree House. Natalie started reading Magic Tree House.
Missions, but oh yeah, Dinosaurs Before Dark. It's in the back right upstairs. But I read Dinosaurs Before Dark. Don't have the second one. Don't start one. Don't have.
They're on their way. I ordered 1 through 8, like in a box set. So.
Don't have. We don't have till 24.
Yeah, we're gonna order the ones in between so you have them. Because all of our libraries here are closed, so it's officially up to Mom. So we finished up our work and homeschool for the day, and we ran out to Target. We've been going for Jeep rides with the top down a lot. It's kind of become like our afternoon thing as a family. We just go for a ride in the Jeep just to kind of get out, get some fresh air, see some sights. So we went for a Jeep ride and we went over to Target. I picked up some just more snack stuff because obviously we're eating all of our meals and snacks here at the house, so we're eating more food. And then some more bubbly and just some health and beauty items. I had to get my face wipes, so I stocked up on those. Feminine care products. For anyone that's interested, you may want to stock up on those. I don't know, it's just one of the things I've seen on a list. But anyhow, I use these face wipes. I went ahead and got 3 because they're only $1.99. There's 30 count in there. It lasts me about a month, so this is about 3 months supply. I was literally down to my last one, going to use it tonight. So I'll start on this one tomorrow. And sometimes I go through them a little bit quicker, like if I, you know, I don't know, like I'm exercising or I'm weeding the yard, I may use, you know, like some extras in there. So it's about 2.5 to 3 months, hopefully, worth of supplies. And then I still get these little travel baby wipes. I just have to use them sometimes to wipe off the girls' faces or whatever. So I got 2 of those to put back as well. And I normally keep 1 or 2 of those on hand all the time anyhow. So I'm heating up the skillet. We're gonna have BLTs for dinner tonight. I've already cut it into pieces. And I'm going to put this in here. I was gonna try to buy new cookware at Home Goods this weekend, but all of the TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods stores have closed. So I'm gonna have to look on Amazon. We've had some of our cookware for a very long time and it's just starting to show its age and get scratched up and everything. So I was gonna look at stainless steel sets and I wanted to see what they had at Home Goods, but they're closed now as of today. So I will look on Amazon, which is fine. And the other thing I got in the mail today was my Grove orders. So I ordered a number of Mrs. Meyer's products. I also got rainwater, the big hand soap refill, and that's already down in, that's already my bathroom. So I already took some things out. But I got this Plumberry body wash for the girls. I also got a couple of these Plumberry hand soaps for their bathroom. I also got 3 of these Bluebell scents extra. This is what I use here in the kitchen, and a lot of people, you know, as they walk through, are washing their hands. So I got, you know, a number of those to get stocked up a bit. So there's 3 of the Bluebell, which is my absolute favorite scents. I'm breaking things apparently too. My carrot back there, and then I got a smushed up. I like this passion fruit tea from Grove, so I ordered one of those as well. It's just a little smushed. Anyhow, so I got this and then a big refill container of Mrs. Meyer's rainwater because we have like the glass refill containers in our bathroom, and that's what I used it for. Use in my bathroom. I also realized today I don't know what I'm gonna do, if I'm just gonna take them off or if I'm gonna try to order SNS nails to do it on my own. You know, all the nail salons around here closed today as well, or got ordered to close by the governor. So that's the end of getting my nails done for a while. Not that I would think I wasn't planning on going in anyways. I had to make this decision. So I'm trying to decide if I want to get the SNS dipping powder and just try to do it on my own for fun. And it really does help my nails like not just constantly break. If you have a place that you like to order SNS dipping powder, please let me know. So that way I can look it up and see if they have it in stock. And that is that. So I'm gonna make some bacon here and we're gonna have BLTs for dinner. It's spring! Yeah, it's the first day of spring, so the carpenter bees are out. So we have unicorn sparkle ice cream. We have BLTs for dinner. And we have spring sprinkles for the first day of spring. You want to say what?
I actually think the steamboat really was named this spring.
Sort of, but you keep making the bottom hand go forward instead of backwards.
Alright. 1, 2, 3.
Daddy's trying to show her walk like an Egyptian.
She asked. There's an instructional video out there on this.
So Natalie and I were just doing the video for her camera, and thought we would do it for my camera as well. I was saying what was different with not going to work, and she was telling me what's different with not being able to go to school. And what I said was that it's different because I'm used to going to work and it's very quiet and I work for long and uninterrupted time periods. And there's not people constantly talking in the background and going ha-ha, and so you don't lose your train of thought like that. And I also miss working with the team and being able to talk to people like face to face. So Natalie, do you want to share what is different about not being able to go to school?
Yes, but first I'm going to tell you why we thought of doing this video. Because we didn't want to put a video of like advice and stuff, but so I thought of an idea of putting how it's different. Because it's like super, I just thought of it being, it's nice to share things with the world.
Yes, it is nice to share. So how is it different not going to school?
I have a glass pen, it's a hamster, and it just basically reminds me, dogs eat hamsters. I have a dog. And it's weird because, and we have a different schedule. Mommy, I'm going to move to the schedule.
Okay, you can show me the schedule.
So I have a class pen. Dogs eat hamsters. There's a different schedule. I'm used to having like not 2 people in my class.
You're used to seeing more people in your classroom?
Yeah, I'm used to seeing like 22 people. Sometimes 20 because people got sick with flu. Not coronavirus, just so you know.
Yeah. There's a lot of people to talk to, and you like to talk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See us talking to everyone.
And also different with schedule.
Yeah. Like what time do we eat lunch here?
12 o'clock. And it's normally 11 something. I don't know. But I'm going to show you guys the schedule.
Okay.
Ta-ta.
Yep, this is our schedule. We showed it the other day, too. So we do lunch around noon, just for simplicity's sake. But we do a snack in the morning. We end up having a snack in the afternoon during recess, too. Yep.
And then we have math time.
You like math time? Is math your favorite?
And also, I think one of my favorites is science. We have 3 experiments, and we've been doing data chart for like showing what's been happening with the
You have a tomato seed in your hair.
And so, reading and journaling is when we write in our journal, and then we clean up areas. And we haven't been doing music lessons, but that's because there's music. So my sister got music stuff and it just arrived, but it's not built up, so we didn't do music today, but hopefully we'll have my dad and we can build it up and do it tomorrow.
That's the plan. So I spent some time going through these cabinets and kind of organizing things and finding some things to donate. And Dan put this 3rd little rolling rack together for me. So this one I'm going to use for the homeschooling supplies. So I've got some extra paper and folders up here. There's the books that we're using the most right here. Some different workbooks and reference books over here. All of our extra pencils. And then art supplies and science experiment supplies. So this is a good little size that can roll around, and then I'm just going to stow it right there next to this cabinet while we are temporarily doing this. And then those slide back like that. So this will be kind of our homeschooling supplies area, and then I also have some extra storage down here that I can use as well. So that's it for our evening. We'll be back with another vlog tomorrow, and tomorrow's Fun Friday. I told the girls we could do some board games and do some fun things. So we will see you in another vlog very soon. Thanks for watching and have a great day.